Hello, welcome to Okami episode, for 45. In last episode, we got all the first half of Act 2 stuff, and in this episode, we'll be getting the rest of Act 2 beads. Now, this is 100% post-commentary. I did the gameplay before. I only did this because there are a lot of fast-forward moments. Like, a lot of them. There's, like, 3 of them in this episode. And, yeah. Also, it was like, when I recorded this, was like 11 at night, and I didn't want to make the audio bad. So don't worry, you'll be getting normal commentary next episode, but, for the most part, yeah. This is our first stray beat of the episode. It's, think stray beat number 3 in Catcall Tower. And in a second, you'll see, I climb up to, well, climb up to Catcall Tower for the second time. You have to do that to get the second, stray beat here. And I fast-forwarded it because it took a while. But you get the whole idea. You climb up 6 times. It's 8 levels. So you can get to the 9th level, and then, you'll be good. To being honest, it looks like it's gonna take forever, but in reality, it only took me like what felt like 5 minutes. It was more like 6. But for the most part, it really isn't all that long. It really isn't all that bad. Yeah, and you guys can see here we just made it to the top, and as soon as you land, it gives you it again. You can get that way early on. I just decided to do it now because it does take a bit, and it's a little annoying to get. You know? It's pretty annoying. Yeah, for the most part. There you go. Good one. Yeah. And then our next area, I believe, is Dragonian Palace. It is Dragonian Palace, and we have to go to the Queen. You'll see her in a second. And there's dialogue. I'll be saying it too, so don't worry. You'll still get the dialogue. Yeah. Now that we're in Dragonian Palace, you gotta go meet the princess or queen or whatever. And last time we saw her, she was a dragon, water dragon. And this time she isn't a water dragon, which is cool. That's always fun, not to be a water dragon. So let's see how well I do this audio. Why, Amaterasu, it's so good to see you. What tidings do you bring? You okay, babe? I mean, that was one heck of a feat you pulled off. You had me worried. I had no choice but to perform the rite of transformation. Such traditions are normally reserved for kings, but the people of our realm have accepted me as their ruler. Henceforth, I devoted my life to protecting our people and the sea.
Oh, hail Queen Oto, we shall follow wherever Her Majesty leads.
Glory to Dragonians! Amaterasu, there is something more I can wish to tell you. I carry the child of my dearly departed husband, King Wada. I have every hope our child shall grow up to be a fine leader, and maybe someday even king or queen of the Dragonians. We Dragonians shall protect the sea for all eternity.
All hail Queen Oto, we shall follow wherever Her Majesty leads.
Glory to Dragonians! I know not how I shall ever thank you for what you've done. This could never begin to repay my debt to you. But please accept it as a token of my eternal gratitude.
You obtained stray bead!
And that's the last stray beat of the Dragonian Palace. The next area we're heading to is actually North Rishima Coast. There are 2 here we need to get. One is right here, and the other one we won't find for a little bit, because I didn't actually remember where it was. But then I did remember where it was, so that we're all good. So this is me looking around for it. We did go to different places than I thought. Like, I headed down here, because why not? I mean, really, for the most part, this is just me looking for it. I mean, I couldn't find it. I actually ended up looking at the guide that I have, just in case, because I couldn't find it. It's not like it doesn't tell me exactly where it is. It just tells me, it tells me the vicinity of it, but it doesn't, like, show me a video of exactly where it is, so, yeah. Funny enough, we didn't actually head up here in the series. It is 100% useless. For the most part, it's not useful. The only thing that's up here is a few items. And the items that are there, aren't all that useful. But it's 3 chests, you might as well get it, you know. I mean, an exorcism slip L is useful for the final boss, which I have some news about that, but I'm gonna have to tell you in a future video. It's actually kind of sad, but, yeah. So, again, we're still looking. I'm really not good at this. I come to the river. I pick up a few chests. I think there's 4 chests in this river. None of them important. I think this is a crystal. No. Exorcism slip M. Interesting. That's a wooden bear. And no, there wasn't a stray bead here. But we at this moment we're only missing 1 stray bead from Rishima Coast. Man, I'm really great at finding things that aren't the thing I want. Oh, by the way, we'll be getting all like the treasures and stuff in a different episode. Yeah. Sorry, I had to yawn. So there are treasures and stuff, as we know before. We need them, but it's gonna be a little bit before we do it. We're gonna do Act 3 speeds, probably in 2 episodes, and then we'll go and well, we'll go and get all the treasures. And all the beast things, yeah. We still have like a lot to do, surprisingly. Like honestly, it's kind of stupid how much we still have to do. And then right around here is when I find it. It's actually. Give him a second. It's actually. Wow, I'm really great at finding things. Oh, this is where I looked at the guide because I was just like, wait, what? I'm really bad at finding things. Give me like a few more seconds, and I'm like, oh, it's right there. Yeah, you have to hit this thing. I didn't see it first time through. Thankfully, we got it though. And once you get this, there are rabbits to feed, which I didn't do. I did get all the clovers though. Right. And the chest, the boar statue, not bear statue. Stray bead. That's the last stray bead of Ryushima Coast, and a golden peach. A very useless item. A lot of items in this game are useless, if I'm being honest. And with that, it brings us to CN City, where I only need 5 of them, but 3 of them have to do with side quests, and that's always fun. So, no, very nice cut. First one, we actually met them before in Komiki Village. But, hey, aren't you that wolf we saw back in Komiki Village? We traveled a long time to get all the way here. I guess you've been traveling yourself. I'm just about had enough being on the road. Look, sis, it's that dog again. There's some pretty markup on its back. Here we go again. It's just a normal white dog, I tell you. You always making up such strange stories. You need to take a bit more interest in the real world. Okay, so we saw those flowers appear back in Komiki, but flowers blossom all the time. People see it every day. Maybe if trees right here out of nowhere. Well, that just stay in the real world for once. But I can see the makeup right there. So what we have to do is just poke the ground. Oh my goodness. I don't believe it. Right in front of us. A tree just appeared in front of us. How can that be? Wahoo! A brand new tree. The gods must have made it. But gods aren't the only ones who can create trees. Maybe if there was rain right after the tree appeared. But otherwise, I don't believe in it. There are no gods. So this is where I try, a lot of times, to get this correct. What you have to do, as you'll see in a minute, is you have to put a tree, and then make it rain. However, you need to do them nearly at the same time. And was the god to make the tree before us, sis? There are no such things as gods. Maybe if there was rain right after the tree appeared. But otherwise, I don't believe in it. There are no gods. I believe in the gods. I was them that made it sob. So we actually need the power deluge, which is the rain thing that we saw before. And I actually had to stop recording for a second. Make sure I'm actually doing it correctly, because it wasn't working. However, I inevitably got it to work. You'll see, I think a few more attempts, you'll see it. But it does, for some reason, like it to take a while. Cut it. I mean, it's all about just getting it the right timing. For some, this took me way too long for some reason. That one wasn't it. That wasn't it. I think it's the next one after this one. Because, I mean, like, that should have worked. You'll see in a second that it was kind of bullcrap. Like, I even summoned 3, just in case. Nope. Nothing yet. Come on. Come on. I think it's this one that worked. For some reason, that one worked out of all of them. Oh my goodness, no way! Wahoo! It rained, it rained! The gods made it rain! It's funny because I was just thinking about it raining after that tree appeared. But that means... Wow, I'm really great at spacing. Okay, there we go. I mean, the gods must know what I'm thinking. Can you hear me, gods? Do you really exist? Then you try to talk to a little one again. But, wow. Come on. Come on. Hello, doggy. I found a pretty round stone today. I'm sure the gods must have dropped it for you. Doggy, can you tell me who it? I can see it now. It's very faint, but I can see it. I can't See the sign of the gods right there. Oh, isn't that great, doggy? You must manage to make my sister see your tree colors. Alright, and here comes one of my favorite parts. It is Charcoal Girl. And I say this is always fun, because this actually took me 10 minutes longer. I actually cut it down. Also, it says sub. La la la. Drawing is so fun. What do you think, doggy? Do you like my picture? Hey, haven't I seen that somewhere before? Huh? Oh no, I ran out of charcoal. I was having so much fun. I want to draw another picture. Oh, is it that charcoal you got there, doggy? Yes. Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me that charcoal. Oh, yeah. Do you want do what with the charcoal? Give it to her, show it to her. I give it to her. Yay! Thanks, doggy. Happy day. Now I can draw another picture. Come back and see it, won't you? I'm not some ordinary kid, you know. I'm a fashion whiz. I always know what the big hit. I wonder what it'll be this time. It's a star. So you actually have to do this 5 times. You only get to see the one in normal speed. Once you get the design, you run all the way over here to an ink place. We haven't been in here before, but there's a guy who's working on kimonos, and he doesn't know what to do with them. And he wants our artistic capabilities, as you'll see.
This is raw puzzle. Hello, white doggy. What do you keep an old world hot? Bumpany. I run this kimono shop, you see, but I feel it's time for a change. I'm getting a bit sick and tired of seeing colors. I was just trying to think up of an exciting new design.
Kimono designer, make check. The thing is, it's not as easy as I hoped. It's such loss, I'm tempted to ask you for your help, doggo. Do you think you can help me come with a new design that could catch on all across the city? Take a look at the kimono. I found that simply by staring at it, control. Yes, surely, staring at it is where to go. It's simple. So we have to draw on it what the little girl told us to draw. I do it again because I don't think the star was good enough. The thing you draw wasn't good.
Wow, what? Good heavens. How did that design end up appearing all by itself? Maybe my inspiration worked on the kimono after all.
The pattern almost seems, oh god, now you create great skills.
If the design miraculously appeared, they must have taken inspiration. Here goes, you can land the paw, white doggy.
Yes.
Okay, are you ready? Look hard at the kimono. Your head will doubtless be assaulted by inspiration.
So I draw it again, just so that I can look good. So it looks better, and actually it looks like a star.
Yes, that's it. There is my design. My exquisite texture born of primitive force, and another design originally beyond belief. That pattern almost seems as if it could make something happen. You certainly show great skill at this, friend.
So once we draw the star, we head back to the little girl. This little girl. Well, this happens 4 more times, but the little girl then says, "Oh, great," and gives us some praise, and then we do it again. And that's for another 4 times. The things are always different. The first one is a heart. The second one is a heart. The one after that is a V. The fourth one is 4 circles, and the last one is the symbol for people in Chinese. Look, doggy, isn't it pretty? This is my latest design, the star pattern. If you look up in the star night, you'll never forget your woes. And every time she gives us 20, which is great. For the most part, that's pretty good. And then I speed it up. This took me like 6 minutes. So for the most part, you just draw it and you go back to her. Always make sure your thing that you're drawing looks like it, because if you don't, then it won't work. That's the V shape right there. Hopefully you were able to see it. The V shape. And then we run back and give it to her. The next one is the 4 circles, or it's 2 8s. I mean, I just do it by drawing circles. It works better that way. I'm actually kind of lucky that worked. It didn't look exactly like it, so yeah. And then that's the symbol for big in Chinese. It wasn't people. People's not with the top line's not there, but it's for big in Chinese. I only know this because I'm smart. And once that happens, as you'll see in a second, give it a second. She gives us praise and thanks for always coming back. Do you like my drawing? In case you give me some sign of friendship. Yep, she gives us a stray bead out of friendship. And then our last thing is in the other half, the rich half of CN, the aristocrats half. There are 3. No, yeah, 3. There are 3 stray beads we're missing. One of them is Buckethead, and 2 of them are just found randomly. But for the most part, after these 3, we're done with Act 2, and we head to Act 3. Yeah. Great. I mean, great. Sorry. As we head to Act 2... Sorry, I'm just yawning today. As we head to Act 2... as we head to the finale of Act 2, Stray Beads. Let me talk about Act 3 a little bit. Act 3 has some of the harder ones to get. We also have to fight the 10 waves of enemies again, like we had to do twice in Act 2. In Act 3, because there aren't as many areas, there's going to be more of them. Oh, sorry. So the mission left the city and its folks can return to normal. But evil still lurks in these parts. Concrete record, you see? Right behind you now. So then we just have to do this. Act 3, because there's not as many areas, it's going to be harder to... No, it's not going to be harder. It's actually going to be way easier to get all of them. Because they're not all spread out into random areas. They're all in, well, like 4 areas of the game. I mean, it won't be difficult. But we did get one of the hardest ones out of the way, and that was Black Egg Grundy. Who did not witness such battles, but I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 14 seconds. Your performance was admirable. I've seen you fight many times now, and I'm constantly surprised by your incredible strengths. Even the great darkness that lies before you, it's probably nothing that you need to fear. Seems that your journey is still not nearing to end. I want you to take this. It will protect you along your way. And that was stray bead number, I think, 60 something. With that, it brings us 2 more stray beads. One of them is way over here. Not over here. It's actually in the castle. Yeah. Over here is a clover. I know that. Yeah. It's you actually have to go into the castle, as you'll see. Yeah, there's I'm stupid. I really am. You don't head in there. Come over here, right? You don't actually need to do that. They'll let you in either way. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they will. Come over here. It's a little weird that it's all the way back here, but hit it and stray bead number. Well, the second to last one. The last one I actually couldn't find, but then I did find. You'll see in a second. But I guess as we're looking for it, I'll say my outro, I guess. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the Crash channel. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be doing Act 3, first half of Act 3. Next episode, where we'll be tackling Kamoy and Wepakeeper. Wepakeer, not Wepakeeper. Yeah. I mean, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out the rest of the series. Not many people watched it, and it's one of my favorite series. I love this game. I mean, I have some bad news about it that will be brought up soon. Very sad and bad news, but no one's gonna really care except for like 2 or 3 people. It's just sad, but yeah, I'll have to release an update video about that. But once we got all that, we have every single bead. So, like I said before, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the Crash channel. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next episode, we'll be doing the rest of the stray beads, which go from 75 to 96. And once we do that, we need the last one, which is 100. And I'll tell you how to do that in the next few episodes. So yeah, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. And peace.